Welcome back, my single solitary viewer, to the UHC World Cup 2024. We've got North America fighting the UK. It's a big fight. The UK has higher numbers, but I don't think they like where the fight is taking place. So they're going to be relocating and have a body of water separating both teams. Now, there's a lot of shots being landed. You can take a look at the bottom left chat. This gives you all the shots that are being landed. But we've got a rush on Bobby the Turtle to push him away. So we've got UK here, I think, as the general strategy of trying to use their numbers against the threesome. And oh my goodness, this has turned into a three-way fight, and I think America is going to be running away right here. Oh, then they ran away into Remy. This is a confluence of events that is not going to work out well for Greeples. Thankfully, Greeples actually had an Ender Pearl to get out of this sticky situation. Everyone's running because that is not the kind of chaos that the average team thrives in. So Kai has found a Lunial, and this is a 1v1 fight. And Lunial has decided let's make this a bow fight. And I don't know if you want to do that because Kai has punch. I don't know if the bow has a lot of strength left, but Kai has decided, you know what, I'm meleeing this. And I think Kai is hoping that Lunial will have healing. So that I think that's why he's rushing here. And my key here is to have healing. I have to melee rush. Will it work out? Well, it has worked out for Cypher Kai. Lunial is down, and that's it for that team. I would stay around, but we've got a lot of fighting happening in this area, and it's very hectic. It was happening in chat, and I think Remy is going to be playing Spoil Sport. Right here is going to be... I don't think he's targeting the correct team, but I think he's targeting the team where he can get a kill out of this. But I mean, to be fair, he's getting chased by... This is just chaos. Full chaos. I encourage you to find everyone's perspectives and make sure you have a look at those. Because, I mean, that's how you get the full experience. You get the overview picture on this viewpoint right here. You get the bird's eye view. You get to see things in general. But if you want to see, you know, how it happened for that player, for that team, you need to look in the description down below and find the links to the proper channels. UK does not realize their, yep. There's going to be some people who are unhappy about this. Remy is actually, yeah, an agent of chaos here, trying to take advantage of the situation of the chaos. Maybe that was a faux pas right there. He was hoping to come in a little earlier, but that's kind of how you have to play it as a solo, where you try and take advantage of getting stragglers. Like he just missed him, but Welsh was over there, and Remy could have had a chance to like keep him separated, keep him away. And you know, try to strike. But yeah, so that's the strategy for the solos, where you see the chaos of a battle, especially when it goes into melee mode. So we've got a lot of people hiding. We've got the Americas that are separated here. Oh, we've got the big team with all the diamonds coming up behind Bobby the Turtle. Thankfully for Bobby, he's got a big, some kind of gap. Oh, I think he spotted the neighbors right there. Bobby's going to have to make a run for it, and it's going to be... He just ran over the head of that other team and managed to get back to his teammates actually safely. That was... I would not have seen that one coming. So Gray is here too, yes, and they're trying to be a little more discreet. Or actually, that Gray team has got a whole lot of diamond gear, and what they saw is Colin. So Colin has got a pearl, and he's got a speed pot. So I think he'll be able to. Oh, he's not the only one with pearls though. he's going to be able to... He still has the speed, though. In principle, unless he gets shot down, he should be able to get away from this. Actually, it turns out that turning back for the shot was a good idea. I will step away from that one, though, because we've got a different type of fight here that I think might be more significant. UK is now fully down. Pardon my French. I'm starting to lose my voice. I think you can hear it. That's what happens when you keep talking nonstop for multiple episodes. This is it for Team UK. Remy is actually going to try to find an isolated player. There it is. That's what you got to do. So Remy gets another kill, but I don't think he'll be able to run away from this. He's digging way down, but technically speaking, this is, you know, not something that is people look upon very well at Meetup digging down. But I mean, I understand because he wanted to get a little bit of healing, but he's been warned here for digging down. But it's like, well, what do you do? How do you get out of this situation, right? You've got a team of two waiting for you on the surface to avenge their teammate, right? And they're waiting for you. There it is. Yep. So the only way to get out of this is to Ender Pearl out, which he's tried. The Ender Pearl was not like maximally effective, but I mean, it gave him a little bit of space, but I don't think it's going to be enough space. North America is trying to interfere all the way back there in the background. I don't think they'll be there in time. But I think Remy here is out of pearls because he would have used another one by now, but they've decided to shoot at him and basically let him go. I don't know why. I don't know why they decided to let this one go. Because are they thinking there's nothing to gain? Team America, North America has found the loot, and they're gonna find a team here. They're hidden in the trees. Amazingly, okay. Rasker spotted. Rasker saw light. Rasker saw the light. But now this becomes a 3v2. Rasker and Dahi are leaving the premises. They're like, we wanted to get that loot that was left behind, and it turns out that they're getting arrows in the butt instead. It's not the same kind of loot, but well spotted, seeing light on top of the tree there. Rasker had, no, Rasker saw it. I mean, Dahi had not seen that at all. It could have led to a nasty ambush, and some awareness there actually came in clutch. And they managed, as a result, to get away from that sticky situation where they lost one teammate to Remy because they stayed behind. It's really important to stay as a unit because, as you can see, well-equipped solo and the well-equipped solo like Remy right here has to take these chances, these big opportunities. When you see one teammate that is isolated from the rest of the group, you have to pounce on those opportunities as a solo. That's the only choice you have in terms of strategy, right? And so those big teams have to stay together. You cannot, if you intend on winning, you cannot split up. This is like a horror movie. This is UHC. You do not split up. You know, say, hey, I'm just going to check out the basement. I'll see you later. You cannot do that. Remy is, well, not sure what he's up to, but I think he spotted the North Americans and is going elsewhere. He's thinking, where can I try my luck tonight? What's happening here is suddenly the North Americans are the largest team, a team of 3. They're the biggest team on the field. They don't have the best gear, and it looks like, except unless maybe they have golden heads, I think they're out of healing. They're out of regular golden apple healing, at least. I think they're trying to get the stuff, but yeah. So Greeples like can't heal at the moment because they're out of regular apple healing. I'm wondering if they had a golden head. I think they would have given it to Greeples by now. Oh no! I think Light has one golden head and has decided maybe that was decided as a team strat. They decided, Light, you better have the golden head. Maybe they're thinking you're going to be the best at melee. I don't know what the plan was, but Kai has been found. And why did I say Canada, North America was the largest team? Because when you look at tab here, you don't see dark gray team. This is the advantage of dark gray. You don't see them in caves because the dark gray names are basically blending it into stone. And you look at tab and basically, when you look too quickly, you don't see them. North America is not the biggest team. Not at all. It is Sweden, Norway, Germany, and Ireland. They are in a great position to win here. Rasker has taken speed. And they've just inherited Kai's gear. So now they also have a punch bow, among other things. All right. So yes, the speed pot has been taken here. Do they have eyes on Remy, who I think is trying to get apples? Is Remy trying to get apples? This is very risky maneuver. He's got 6 gold ingots. So why would he wouldn't try to get apples, would he? But we got the big team of 3. Whoops, pardon me. You got the big team of 3 versus the big team of 4. The big team of 4, obviously, they've been avoiding combat. So I think it goes without saying. Pardon my French. Time to click your inventory here. Could you stop? Yeah. They've got loads of healing. The only way the North American team can survive this is melee. Because with a bow battle like this, Dark Gray has not been involved in any type of significant fighting. They got Kai just recently, but that was a 4v1, right? So they haven't taken any damage. Remy actually, I think, realizes this, and he's stepping in as a helper. Basically, the way France helped out the United States of America becoming independent, because that was a convenient war for them. We've got the same sort of situation going on here, and so they're trying to reposition, and I think they're trying to reposition in order to target the solo here, Remy. And I think Remy is in a situation where you might want to back off, because North America is actually not really unless they're repositioning to flank this team from across the river. Okay, all right. So we got blue team also flanking here, and I'm calling him Teal. Let's say Dahi and Rasker flanking from the side. Everyone, I think, is well aware that they have to target this dark gray team, because they've somehow, I don't think they've been running or anything. They just didn't come upon other teams much, and so they have tons of healing compared to these guys, who actually, Rasker's still got a lot of healing. So they want to keep this at a bow battle so that they can run away. Remy actually fighting really intensely here. He needs North America, to come with the flank here to target this dark gray team. Basically, this is you could say a world war where like a group of nations is being targeted because they're just too strong. So the rest of the world has to unite temporarily against them. And if they are defeated for a brief moment, we're going to have world peace for a very brief moment. They're actually pretty wise here, pillaring up to this hill, making it more difficult to have everyone unite against them. But Carl just took a lot of arrows to the face and butt and, well, just about anything that was exposed to the light of day. Yeah, but I think they're in a position here where it's going to be a little bit easier to contain the amount of simultaneous threats that are going against them, right? All right, so they're focusing here mostly on 2. Remy is quite aggressive, I will say, but I mean, he's hiding in the hillside and digging up, and I think he's hoping he can maybe melee someone off the cliff while they're distracted. Not sure North America where they are, but they probably should get involved as well. I don't want to... Okay, Remy has been heard. They know he's down there, so he still had that spot there where he could vacate the premises from and evade capture, so to speak. This, in principle, prevents this team from focusing on Dahi and Rasker down there. They can't like focus on a single team because they have multiple threats, multiple angles they need to cover all at once. But where is Team North America? They don't have healing. They have 1 golden head, and it's a good chance they had to use it. Yeah, they had to use it at this point. If they haven't used it, I don't understand why. So they're thinking like we're way out of healing, and we should stay very, very well clear out of this one. So that's what they're doing. But I think if they could take a position where they could take some shots from very, very far away, they should. So one of dark gray, Capture, has decided we need to charge one of these teams. And they have taken sight. Oh, and the North America is... This is the wrong team in the sandwich. Wrong team being the cream here. They do have healing. Dahi and Rasker do have healing and speed, but that amount of healing is going down. It's going down. It's power 3, 2 power 3s. I mean, that's what happens when you pick up a whole lot of loot. Remy has attacked Carlifu. Remy is just like... crazy. But that alliance went away. I think he saw the low health of the Americans, North America, and North America now fighting great teams. So they tried to stay out of it, and it's not paying off. Now they're fighting. They're fighting 2 flanks simultaneously. If they run away in that direction, they're going to run away into a team of 2. That might not be the direction you want to run away into. Okay, yeah, okay. We've got these. This fighting here is there's no unity anymore. I was gonna say there's gonna be world peace for a brief moment if they defeat Dark Gray team. There's no world peace. Peace was never an option. What am I, some utopian? Of course, peace was never an option. This is UHC. I'm trying to figure out, like, are they really trying to get Remy here? Because might be good information to know how much healing Remy has, and it's not that much. It's enough to get some kills against North America, though, but it's not that much. But yeah, I think he's going away, and these guys are are deciding we have to get rid of the Remy problem. That Frenchman is too chaotic, and here we got a 4v2. Obviously, I can't see how Dahi and Rasker come out of this alive. The speed pots have to pay off big dividends for them here, but they're not the only ones with them. As you can see, we've got speed pots all around. So Rasker is down. There was no way of surviving this. And as a result, Dahi basically has to run. Dahi has to run. And I think these guys still have a lot of healing. I think they targeted the team that did have healing. So maybe they picked some up. Yep. Picking up some more healing. So I think at this point, this is getting more and more in the bag for Dark Gray. Because they're going to be either fighting solos. or
Sponsored by the Flues Crew on Patreon.